Oh, hello there. I'd like to make a quick appeal to you to see if you would be willing to support New St. Andrews College. Now, I need to warn you to be careful about continuing to listen. You have probably learned to dismiss rather easily the emotionally manipulative pleas that nonprofits regularly send out that tend to go something like, if you don't give us money, then our institution will die and Christendom will die with it. You have grown immune to this kind of manipulation, but I warn you, what follows will just be cold, hard, deeply compelling reasoning. So, proceed with caution. As you look at history, you can see a few key institutions that have had a disproportionate impact on history. I'm blessed to have been able to study at Oxford University, where I saw firsthand the kind of impact that an academic institution can have on a nation. It is crazy when you're in Oxford, where you're encountering a historical moment seemingly at every turn. At Oxford, I can point to the mark left by everyone from Sir Philip Sidney to C.S. Lewis, from John Owen to Albert Einstein, from Thomas Cranmer to John Donne. The fact that places like this exist is why I believe that New St. Andrews College is strategic. And I know that it's a bold move to say that you are building the next college to have this kind of legacy, but I'm convinced that faithfulness calls for nothing less than this kind of ambition. We want to build the kind of college that, hundreds of years from now, has become known as the proving grounds for our nation's evangelical leaders. The Bible warns us about the dangers of bragging about what you think you are someday going to accomplish. I think of Ahab's great warning to Ben-Hadad, "Let not the one who puts on his armor boast like the one who takes it off." It's a good warning to save your bragging until after you have done your doing. But we aren't bragging. We are simply defining the task that is in front of us. We are committed to graduating leaders who will shape culture under the lordship of Jesus Christ. Over the last several years, we've begun to experience significant growth. Here, at our North Campus, we are still actively making renovations to an old Elks Lodge building built in 1901. The NSA acquired in 2017. These renovations are a necessary step as our total enrollment has doubled from just a few years ago. And this has happened at a time when many other Christian colleges are shrinking or failing altogether. God has been very good to us. At the same time, we have also been careful in our growth, taking care to not overextend ourselves with our finances. One thing that I have been continually warned about is to not grow so fast that you make commitments you aren't ready to deliver. For NSA, the place that we could easily overextend ourselves is in our ability to fund our scholarships. Because we don't take federal money, no Pell Grants, no federally subsidized student loans. The financial aid that we give to students is funded by us and not the government. As we grow, our need to fund scholarships increases. So we need to plan well for this. In the long run, our goal is to grow an endowment that would fund these scholarships. And to that end, we have begun an endowment account. It is not a lot right now, approximately $150,000, just enough to cover our first endowment-funded scholarship. I'll be working over the next several years to grow this fund. In the meantime, we need to establish a stable stream of gifts to cover these scholarships. To that end, we are looking for a few friends of NSA, be they alumni, parents, or just fans of what we are doing, who would be willing to make a small monthly commitment to the college. This would be a regular gift of $5, $10, $15, scheduled as an automatic payment on our giving page. We began this initiative a few years ago and called it our Reservoir Fund. A small commitment of $15 a month might not sound like much, but these gifts add up to quite a lot when a larger audience gets behind it. If we can channel this support for the college into a reservoir of scholarship funding, we will put NSA on a new level of fiscal security. To be clear, this is not a desperate plea from me. We are actually doing fine financially. In fact, I would say that our financial picture is currently the best that I have seen it since becoming president. So this is about looking down the road to establish a premier Christian liberal arts college in Moscow, Idaho, that will last for many generations to come, shaping future leaders. So would you consider partnering with us in our mission at New St. Andrews College with a small monthly gift? We're committed to the mission of graduating leaders who shape culture under the lordship of Jesus Christ. If this is something that you would like to support, click on the link below and sign up for a small monthly gift. We're very grateful for your support and ask that you please commit our future faithfulness to your prayers. Thank you for considering this.